Hi everybody. Today we are diving into the world of well-being meets wanderlust. And I have a guest here today, Kate Koch. She's just started her own travel company that's rooted in well-being, and her first debut trip is Tangier. What drew you to Tangier for your debut trip?
2019, I went on a trip to Morocco with a yoga group,
Right.
and it was a retreat. And then after the loss of my son Jack, I brought the boys to Marrakesh, and I thought the Moroccan people were warm and hospitable and very loving. And then I was doing research about Tangier and the design community and the creativity that exists there with the internationally renowned designers, as well as the beautiful Moroccan craftsmanship. And I had this urge to go seek it out and visit it and explore. And that's ultimately what drew me to Tangier.
The thing is, it sits on the Atlantic and the Mediterranean and the Gibraltar
Yes.
Sea. So it's like, and you're 45 minutes from Spain. So there's so many things you can do there. But as Kate and I were talking about this interview, we realized we had met some of the same people in Tangier, and they're all exceptional people. Vera Grini, Frank Tabassi, who's wonderful.
And Jean Meyer.
Yes, they're fabulous. And
Wonderful.
Jean and Frank have a fabulous store in Tangier that I love. So
They do,
Yeah,
I know. They
yeah.
have wonderful things.
yeah. So let's talk about the well-being aspect. What is that going to look like for you in Tangier?
Well, I find travel to be transformative and very healing. And I feel like you can connect with nature, yourself, and within the group of people you're traveling with the people that you meet in the different places that you'll visit. And it's all interrelated, and it ends up being transformative.
Tangier has a fascinating culture, historically.
They do.
So the American legation there, as I mentioned, my hostess when I was in Tangier started that.
Yes.
And
I visited.
yes, it's fabulous. And so many authors like Ernest Hemingway and others have set a pathway to Tangier and spent time there.
And Bob Dylan.
And Bob Dylan. So, I mean,
And the Rolling Stones.
Yes, and the Rolling Stones. And so there is a big history of Tangier. So I love the fact that art and culture are there.
It's a place that inspires creativity.
Yeah.
And along with the beautiful nature around it and the people. I can't say enough about the people. I really fell in love with the people there.
Yeah.
And and many people don't know this, but Morocco was the first country to recognize the United States independence.
Oh, wow.
And that's in the
amazing.
American legation when I went.
Yeah.
Upstairs on, I think it's the second or third floor, they have a room that our forces, but it was a secret room, it was a false wall during the war. And they could listen across to, I think, Europe, right? I mean,
Yeah.
or
Talk about the nature and the well-being aspect on your trip and when that trip is. So I'd love to hear more about that.
So we're going to practice yoga every day, and one of the things that I love about the yoga practice is the connection to yourself. It's movement, and movement is my medicine. And I think it's important as much as hiking would be there, because you experienced that. I saw in your pictures the beautiful hikes that you took. And so the type of yoga I practice is Ashtanga, and there's going to be a teacher who world-renowned teacher who has taught Ashtanga, Bikram, Yin, so it's going to be a mix of all of it. And every day, that's how you'll wake up and start your day. And
That's fabulous. And where are you staying? Where is this group
the
staying?
Fairmont Tazi Palace,
Right.
which it's one of the king's former advisors' former palaces that they
Beautiful.
transformed. I think it just opened in 2023. But we're also going to spend dinners and time at the Villa Magruka as well, which is a really special place.
In Tangier, let's talk about this a little bit because, as you know, food is medicine for me.
Yes.
So I'd love to talk about the food in Tangier.
The food is incredible, as you know. I'm sure you had
I do.
your fair share of tagines and fresh fish
Yes.
and couscous. And
We had one of those massages, the
the hammam.
The hammam.
Hammam, yeah.
And that was amazing. So I loved it.
That's
Well, when is this trip?
It is the last week in September. It's September 24th through the 30th.
Okay.
And there's still space available.
Oh, great. And head up to how many people?
12.
Nice.
I wanted it to be a small, intimate group, and so I didn't want any more than 12 to be there,
Right.
because think about when you said food is your medicine, and I do believe food is love. And I think, and the name of my new company is Asayss, and it is, the translation is, it's about when poets would gather to share their verses around a grand meal. It's about connection, it's about communicating, creativity, and that's the nature of what I wanted to do.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you and I were talking on the phone, we were talking about your why, which I think is so, having a purpose in life is one of my points in well-being and wellness, and I think your purpose and your why is so compelling, so I'd love for you to tell everyone what that is.
My late son, Jack, he had been home one weekend in May from school, and we were talking about what we were going to do that summer and how we were all going to help each other with our different projects that we were working on. And I said to him, well, Jack, you can help me with my media company. And he said, but Mom, and he said it so compassionately, he said, but you never do it. He said, you've been talking about it as long as I can remember. And what are you so afraid of? Who cares if you look stupid? Or what are you waiting for, basically? And so I thought to myself, he's right, I should do it. And that is my why. So this is my way of honoring Jack as much as it is about myself, and honoring the way he lived and wanted me to live. And that was following your dreams and your passions, and that's my why.
That's amazing.
And so it's going to cover design, culture, style, travel, and well-being, and how they all intersect with each other, because I do think that there is a lot in the design world that has a great impact on well-being. Well-being is emotional, it is mental, and it is physical. And with the yoga, the design, the culture, and the beautiful Moroccan people themselves, and the wonderful craftsmen and women that live there, that carry out all of these designers that are so talented from around the world's projects in weaving, textiles, plaster. It's really nickel and brass. They're really, really talented.
That's great.
And so I really want to share it with others, and that's why I wanted it to be my first trip, because I really fell in love with Morocco and the Moroccan people, and in particular the people that live around in Tangier.
Well, it sounds like you're covering a lot of my pillars, because really, my focus is nutrition, exercise, sleep, and mindfulness. Now, the sleep aspect, when you're traveling overseas, I can give everyone tips on that. If you sign up with Kate, let me know, because
I love your tips, because I don't do that well.
I took how they reach you. So they're going to want to.
So you can reach me by my email, which is Kate Koch, KateKoch @mac.com, or you can go to the website, which is asayss.com, and you can find my contact information there as well.